Okay. Good morning, Mayor and council members. My name is John Aprida, and I am a resident and taxpayer of Amaranth Township. I would like to express my concern about Mayor Bob Currie's behavior after I listened to a recording from the September 2nd, 2020 Amaranth Council meeting, during which Mayor Currie called fellow council members riffraff, frickin' scumbags, and trash, as well as telling them to shut up. A copy of this recording was obtained through the Amaranth Township clerk. The mayor's disgusting and disparaging remarks, as well as yelling at fellow council members, is completely unacceptable. Mayor's bullying behavior is unbecoming of our township CEO and representative. In the past, I have witnessed the mayor raising his voice towards others as if to intimidate them from disagreeing with him or to shut them down. The mayor has clearly caused many controversies since taking office because of his inability to control his behavior. I would hope that he would do the honorable action of resigning, as he has clearly indicated he would. It is time we get some order in this town council, which has been mostly lacking since he has become mayor. And with a hope and a prayer, I remain. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. To the members of Amaranth Town Council, here we are in the beginning of October, a brand new month. School has started, COVID numbers are up, and testing is backlogged. The world is a different, rapidly changing, and uncertain place right now. People need sense, rational thought, and stability right now to keep sane and surviving in this new world. This is not what we are currently getting from our elected officials, particularly here in Amaranth. Now, when I set out to write this letter, it was originally in response to the resignation of Councillor Tyson and the subsequent temper tantrum had in office by the mayor. It goes without saying that it is in no way acceptable for an adult to go on a self-indulgent rant wherein he calls his peers and colleagues riffraff, the biggest pair of frightened scumbags, and trash, and yells at them to shut up. It is in no way acceptable for a person in a leadership role to do so, and it is never okay for an elected official to do so. The threat of resignation was the icing on the cake. I have to admit, I've only been following our township meetings since June, but ladies and gentlemen, I am tired. And I'm sure you have got to be exhausted dealing with what amounts to all the hallmarks of an emotionally abusive relationship. Anger, shouting, gaslighting, empty threats, verbal abuse, and name calling. If you saw this happening to a friend or family member, you'd stage an intervention. The mayor has not acted in a professional, courteous, or sane manner in the 5 months I have been following our council meetings. And this last meeting just serves to highlight that point. No person in leadership should fly off the handle at being questioned or voted down on an idea in council. No person in leadership should rant and hurl verbal abuse of their colleagues and expect to have no consequences. No elected leader should state that they are resigning as a threat and tactic to get their way and brush it off as if it didn't happen in the following meetings. Put this behavior in a different context. Would you trust someone acting this way as a school principal? As a doctor? This has been allowed to go on for too long. This man has been enabled by the inactions of council to continue behaving in a way that is unethical, injurious to the members of council, and toxic to the council itself. We need something to change. With every interaction, Amaranth loses staff. With every interaction, Amaranth loses credibility. And with every interaction, the mayor illustrates why he is certainly not a leader we can trust to speak to a council member, let alone run our township. I am tired. The taxpayers are tired. The community is tired. And honestly, Mr. Mayor, it sounds like you are too. Stacey Whittington.
Turn it off.
Excuse me, I would appreciate it if you would listen to the statements being made.
I read them. I read the letter this morning, all
I
right?
think it's,
I'm well aware of what's going on.
okay, to sit there and read your magazine while this is being said is inappropriate.
Maybe you didn't hear me, okay?
I heard you.
I read this morning, okay? I'm well aware of what's in it, okay? I read them all before you even came here this morning.
You're missing my point.
Pardon?
You are missing my point.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not, because I've already read them, okay? Go ahead.
Dear Mayor Currie, I would like to know if you think your behavior towards your council members on September 2nd, 2020 was acceptable. Calling them scumbags and telling Councillor Little to shut up in the most egregious manner. Is that what you would call acceptable behavior for a public official? Please keep your word and resign as you said you would. You are doing more damage to Amaranth Township than good and have absolutely no credibility left, and you are an embarrassment to our township. Please resign. Concerned resident of Amaranth, Kate Ryan. Mayor Currie, leaders instill in their people a hope for success and a belief in themselves. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their goals. In listening to how you acted in council on September 2nd, your actions seem very far from that. You called your peers riffraff, trash, and scumbags. You told the council you were done. You were out of here and you weren't coming back. To this point, as far as I can see, there is no formal resignation of your position, which indicates you intend to stay as mayor. So to you, I ask this: how can you say you're a man of your word who speaks your truth if you can declare with passion and anger that you are resigning, then show up the next meeting like nothing happened? And more so, if you do intend to keep the position of mayor, it should begin at the least with a public apology to the council members you have used in your rant. Todd Whittington. That's all I have for public comment.
Okay, thanks very much.